Oh, there was no doubt that the best TV shows I watched when I was a kid were one, Star Trek, and the other one were the Jetsons.
Star Trek, and I remember watching Lost in Space. And those were really important television shows to me, and they gave you all sorts of ideas about what the world could be like, certainly the robot. Danger, Will Robinson.
One of my favorite shows when I was a kid was the Jetsons, and I remember seeing their little spaceships go bloop, 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 and I just assumed over time that I'd be living in a similar world where technology and innovation would be shaping our day-to-day lives.
I was certain I was going to be able to press a button and my robot would come in and clean my room. I was certain that I could press a button and I'd get that ice cream sundae the minute that I asked for it.
So I read all the Asimov books, Foundation series, and that was fantastic. It talked about time travel and alternate worlds, and that really got me excited about studying physics, studying math, and in high school and then in college, that's what I did.
There was one piece of technology that absolutely radically changed my life, and that was the Sony Walkman. It let me be in control of my music when I was in the car with my parents. And I could put on those headphones, and I could listen to Michael Jackson, or I could listen to Duran Duran, and nobody would bother me.
The television remote control. That was it. It was a life changer. It certainly was the cause of many battles in my family, frantic searches.
Mattel electronic football. I can remember clicking the buttons to go up and down and up and down, and I figured out that I could score a touchdown every time by doing a certain move.
I guess it would have to be the microwave oven. It just made my life so much easier, and even to this day, I think Dan will be the first to say that I don't use the stove or the oven. I open cans and use the microwave.
The invention I couldn't live without was probably the calculator. I remember I used to have a K&E slide rule when I was in high school doing, mathematical calculations. I don't think anybody even has a K&E slide rule anymore.
I still get that thrill when I see a new app or have a new toy in my hand for the first time.
Yeah, the emotional reaction is wow.
There's no replacement for that feeling, like when you're waiting for the shipment to arrive. And I still, as soon as I get it, I tear into it right away, just like a kid on Christmas morning. And I can't wait to set it up and see what, new features it has.
I'm not a techie, so I don't really look at the technology, but what I see is potential and progress. And I think about all the ways that it could be deployed to create a better world.
That's really what technology is all about. It's making the world a better place.
When you go to the Tech Awards, you just are blown away by the innovation that's taking place to help humanity. And it just pulls at your heartstrings. We're proud at KPMG to have supported the Tech Awards since its inception.
At Google, we believe in the power of applying technology and innovation to solving the world's toughest problems. And in this regard, we feel very kindred with the underlying values of the Tech Awards, celebrating technology, benefiting humanity.
GoDaddy has a concept of a go-getter, and this is someone who has an idea, has a passion, and they want to go turn it into reality. And when I think about why GoDaddy is so excited about the Tech Awards, it's a very similar concept of everybody who goes to make a difference in the world is a go-getter.
Over the years, here in the Valley, we had the opportunity to attend many different events, but I'd have to say that the Tech Awards is probably the favorite event that we go to every year.
What we're recognizing is people who use technology and science to go solve a real-world problem. And they're great innovators. That's what this is all about. It's not just about making a difference in science benefiting humanity. It's recognizing the innovators who made things happen.
So Seagate, being an information company all about data storage, as we know, mankind has progressed by collecting data and using it in discovering new knowledge. The Tech Awards represents a global purpose, and so it's very consistent with Seagate's view that what we do from a storage standpoint is going to benefit the world.
The Tech Awards is my favorite event of the year in Silicon Valley. It's one of those evenings that is humbling and awe-inspiring. I always tell my guests to bring a Kleenex because they're going to be moved to tears I'm being moved to tears right now by the work that people do and the dedication they show. And NASDAQ salutes the Tech Awards and the Tech Museum and their efforts and the laureates, and we're just so proud and honored to be a part of this event.